you feel like setting free the beast that dwells inside of me. Just be careful.
We feel nature's decay.
You dream.
We have become besieged with fears, though not our own to own. Yet we cannot see le jour nuit. Vive la révolution. To Paris, all my hopes, dreams and desires I bring and yearn for a spark of yet more inspiration, to propel me wearily from distress or a step closer to greatness. All that's left are rainy days. Where has the sun gone to hide from our lives? To all that was, can it ever be again? The sound of the reveille complete. We entered the house of the world bearing nothing but our potential failings, made in advance, nurtured into feeling. This time in search of Rabelais, all I found was a subway. Disjointed, anointed and bathed in the sins of our fathers, in the house of the beguiled, haunted into this lifestyle, bound by convention, yet we are all creatures of invention. It is with intention that we break free. The wheel lives within. Montmartre lament, like Becherman in Paris. Was it last night? I don't know. I dreamed of you and how I could accept the dissolving of a band, yet when it came to us, acceptance escaped me. The idea came to me, a French music thing. The music was Latin. The guitar gently graced the mood. The old guy ahead, on the next table, steadied himself as though he was about to blow a harp. He reminded me of Sidney Pollock. Another guy played accordion at certain junctures. And then, with the interjection of Manel Maton, we sang Sacré Coeur. In search of Truffaut. As I watch the rushes, I see the camera is sporadic, the image is lost and then regained seconds later. Is this like life and the thread we lose from time to time? The girl with the sprig looks sad and mourning the loss of something. Offenbach in silhouette plays a lone symphony as Nijinsky muses on lost opportunity. And then there was the name I could not find. The moss had grown in the indentation, I thought for a moment it was Stendhal. Round the corner, Clouseau, a film never finished, yet attempted, and one too many for the maestro. From the darkness of a sepulchre, two eyes like a cat guarding the entrance to another domain, yet upon looking into the eye, I could be seeing the reflection of Christ. Before, feral cats sat upon a grave, like they were waiting for the owner to return. Upon looking in, it felt like the underworld. All the things we lost, we never realized. I gazed upon sad eyes, and Montparnasse taught me how to laugh. Alfred Jarry, who died with teeth craving. The milk went sour. The cold of Paris could not keep it from tainting. The odours flail, and the grave awaits. I digress and get lost in Les Mis. Victor Hugo cut his teeth here. Am I drunk on wine, or is this happening by itself? Saletti plays like it could never capture the cool rush of melancholy, fingers caressing as I reminisce of building a wall in my youth, only as a training exercise. Yet something solid, white marble, alabaster, nothing lasts forever, but your memory never fades. I love you to death, you are never far away. Had I not been so blinkered, would it still have ended? The mist gathers, and mist moments still recoil. My heart yearns for what it can no longer hold. Oh, where is the end to this malady? I could go on searching. The one I yearn for dismisses my advances. She is not here, the girl with flaxen hair, who held time and my heart. The ripples of waves cascade, and over your memory I never fade. For God's sake, we are in Paris, and life is for living. The night has turned to day, and the memory still does not fade. Is this a stream of consciousness to drown in? I cry and the world still turns. 8 billion people, and you may never return. Is this now my lot? I drew Voltaire as Morrissey, then embarked upon a polar bear. In a metaphor, I asked, what? Is your memory only here until the ink runs dry? The boy who never had a life, the girl cut short before life arrived, the man whose vision was not of this life. Just then the road outstretched. I remembered the day we drove, not knowing where our paths lay. How could I believe that the life ahead would be better without you? This heart's hell was never paradise. Whilst the ink dries, the blood runs to my brain, reminded me of the pain. Yes, I dreamed that you thought of someone else and woke up feeling like I wanted to die. This is a crazy situation, each note cascading down a stairway to hell. Are you lost too? The bottle runs dry. My thoughts of you never die.
I was washed out, always in doubt. My fingers burnt as my mind shut down.
As I watched the river flow, this time it was different. I looked upon it, remembering all those names and faces that had come and gone. That despair reached new depths. Had I come to Paris to die? I awoke from the dream again, realizing I had yet to live. Is life one long and continuous lament? Cut. The mirror does not reflect now how I feel inside. Is there a doorway to another dimension? Don't you wish you could get off this perpetual merry-go-round? There seems no time to genuinely reflect. I am bombarded. I have been tamed into convention and feel angry all the time. My life hijacked and ruled by the conformity around. To step outside requires more effort. Or is it that I know not how? From here I think of the cold grey skies of England, and I am reminded of the death that awaits. Meanwhile I must suffer more malaise. Even when I look at the sky, it meanders like a river. Have I been nurtured to fail?
Something's in the way. Something's in the way.
Writing my story in the dark. The words come from experience now. Why, oh why does it always feel like something is missing? Some element, some component. Am I thinking too much? Yet still more depths become apparent, like an elevator descending and descending to meet loved ones now gone. White moonlight on alabaster and marble, the blue hue mingles with the grey, illumination from cold stone against the blackest sky, a gate that leads to more. Is this how it looks on the other side? Nothing here grows. The silhouette of branches, leafless and colourless, the odour of lilies and death. Thus describes another dream that I felt I was in the garden of death. I was alone, yet not alone, as others wandered in the background. There was no fear, just no understanding. The Gothic did not look solemn, just stillness prevailed. So is it then that the past is swept before me as I watch the tide carry the river in front of me? Or am I facing the wrong direction? If I turn around, will the future overwhelm me? The smell of diesel no longer chokes me. I am acclimatized. I am trying to find my own style, my own way of being. They run parallel. Everything I have done, however, is in a feeling, albeit not always my own. Like shop-bought art, and then originality is treated with contempt, never getting to the feeling, because people are believing what they have is something inferior, because it lacks an endorsement of a famed adjudicator. We all live in the shadow of nature's decay. Starry, starry night. Now I think I understand where Impressionism came from. The cold, grey pavement reflecting the light from above. New forms are visible. Is this the dimension I seek before me? A place where art drives the world, seeing beauty in everything, finding truth? Or is it only ever really my own truth?
I forgot her.